Not enough minerals.
Ooh. I would have come here sooner. I realized this.
Here are the coordinates for the terrazine sites, brother. These should make our lives a little easier. Our SCVs can pick up
There's no
terrazine
details.
canisters.
While active, the primary
It'll take
weapon's
them a while
disabled.
to disconnect the canisters,
And
so
this
make sure
thing,
you
yeah.
watch out for 'em.
I guess the Wyvern's still a work in progress. But it looks pretty swank.
Sir.
I like it. After doing all the with AI with the allies, keep expecting the base to continue down. Oh, so we can't gather Terrazine, but we also can't. We also still have to prevent them sealing it. It would be nice if they could just knock that off as a concern. Ooh, that is expensive. Still, I suppose it is pretty tanky.
Mineral field depleted.
As ordered. Any regs I should know?
Okay. I'll probably go with the gunship adaptation. I also find the acidic incubation dam useful.
Incoming transmission.
This land was sacred to the Tal'Darim before Terrans ever reached the sky.
Actually, thinking about it, yeah, this isn't actually a artifact mission, but we're still running into the Tal'Darim.
Hold on now.
Is it the
Just
same
need some of this
Tal'Darim?
gas here. We'll be long gone before you know it.
No. You shall not defile the breath of creation. Tal'Darim warriors, execute all those who would desecrate our altars.
The Protoss are mobilizing, sir.
That's a bit too many, but that's fine, because it lets me get
I suggest we only harvest one
some
side at a time.
static
Along with a
defense.
heavy escort.
Sir.
The doctor is in.
It's about damn time. Is that you, Emperor?
I'll move out once they hit here. Would have thought they hit there by now. Are they not going to do it? Did they actually change it?
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Oh Jesus, hunter killers require a lot more gas than these do. Ugh. Less minerals, but yeah. These cost insane amounts, but they're good anti-air with then a suicide attack that can just blitz most air units, leading to a new corruptor that can do it again and again. So, yeah. I respect the cost.
Not enough minerals.
Suit's fitting okay.
Yeah, no, they've definitely changed this so you don't have to guard the gas. They just... It is very much just a workaround. Gathering Terrazine is broken. I'll be coming back to Welcome to Jungle to make a real mission. For now, I'll do destroy a derpy Protoss base. Oh yeah, I remember there was someone was saying that they were puzzled over it, but they didn't move out to their base enough to get the message. So I suppose in some way I shouldn't be doing the mission if it's broken, but we're doing this as a send-off, so... And we'll get to see the research for these guys. Hey folks, and I'm back. Okay.
Your forces are under attack.
Yeah, these... their missiles thing doesn't seem to work right now, but they're still a damn nice unit. Ooh, no, they fired some missiles. But the stats aren't visible. So... much like this map, it felt like they weren't finished as a unit. But I'm liking the look of them so far. Also liking the look of Houndmaster.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
God, the neighbors revving their car like a bastard. Their bike. They're annoying. Had another neighbor, Mum was listening to music in the car. She came back from a drive, sat in the driveway, just listening to music for a bit, looking at her phone. It was comfy, you know? He comes out and starts blaring music. She couldn't even hear the music in her own car with it. We countered by playing very loud Undead Corporation. Their Toho songs. Kill Me If You Can. Or Killing Me If You Can. And others. There's like death metal pig squealing in it. Put it at full blast, blaring it, window open, from the house. So, didn't do it again. Not that they've ever really done it much.
Additional supply depots required.
Okay, move over here.
Looking for direction. Suit's fitting okay. As
Your
ordered.
Down.
forces are under attack.
Down. Do
Pressing
this.
on.
Move
Any
here.
reason I should know?
And you should know. Duran!
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Yeah, sadly they show charges that don't actually exist here.
Any
Because
reason I
these
should
can't
know?
make drones.
Additional supply.
But the UI
Not
keeps
enough
trying to
min-
convince you it does. They can.
Additional supply. Depots required. Additional supply.
The squeaking, the roaring, it was like the squeaking was trying to mock how the Protoss sound.
Your forces are under attack.
Hailstorm Missile Bay gains double duration.
Insufficient.
Jesus. No, this is here. Oh, I think that's a nightmare change, yeah. Wyvern weapons gain bonus range. Fuck. Increases the Vulcan range by 1 and the missile range by 3.
Insufficient Vespine gas.
Okay, let's march back to base so we can get our allies. Get you a rocket launcher. Get you.
The doctor is in.
Do we not have the building for that? Weird.
The doctor is in.
Okay, they just needed to be nearer.
The doctor is in.
I did notice that the splitters weren't attacking buildings before, but it was like, oh, it's weird. But
Insufficient
moving on.
Vespine gas. Not enough minerals.
Okay. Let's just sweep up.
Your forces are under attack.
Well, engage these guys. Now go up. Did they take out the Colossus and all that without me even noticing? Huh. And this is just a normal Colossus.
Your forces are under attack. Mineral field depleted. Not enough minerals.
Ooh, those banelings are not doing well.
Mineral field depleted. Not enough.
There's a fair anti-air presence. Fair air presence here. If I
Not enough minerals.
had some corruptors, they would do some justice.
Your forces are under attack.
Hmm.
Not enough minerals.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Not enough minerals.
It's about damn time.
Not enough minerals.
They're trying to rebuild. They're a lot better about that in Nightmare.
Your forces are under attack.
Go ahead, Turcom.
They're gonna deviate this way. Whatever. They're clearly doing some damage, but I wish they would say how much. So I know if I need to turn the ability off or not.
Get your head out of your six.
Oh, it's already dead.
Let out.
Trying to rebuild behind us. Thank you, Roach. You're doing not Carrigan proud. Or I'm sure we got our own Mecha Carrigan in the back, you know. The logistics of that just don't ask. Just don't ask about it.
Your forces are under attack.
Fucker. We'll get those for a variety of reasons. Well, they shredded here a lot faster than I expected. Just the Reaperlings or Raptorlings are quick. And they would sweep around, so if there's probes fucking with me, with easy catch. Okay. Now it's just clean up.
Your forces are under attack.
They really survived a fair while.
Your forces are under attack. Your forces are under attack.
How much damage do the splitters even do? It seems very little. Ooh, only 10, 20? Jesus.
Your forces are under attack.
So, is this the only survivor? Or is there something hidden around the map somewhere? Wish I had the 5-speed versions of these right now. Might be the end, might not be.
Tal'Darim
It's
just
the
can't
end.
stand up to our firepower. They're in full retreat. Well done,
Reminded me
sir.
one time I was playing a PvT, and the
Last canister. I think we've outstayed our welcome, boys.
it was Protoss versus Terran, and the Terran, like I was going ground army, Terran ended up going battle cruisers, and they jump onto my base. The only thing I had to defend with was stalkers. I was like, fuck, run, attack their base. So my units rushed in, and there's enough battle cruisers there to kill them. But in the meantime, I started expanding to one of the nodes in the middle, and they were just busy trying to take out my main base. So I started building up, building up, building up. I couldn't really tech up much, so I was hoping to get a ton of stalkers. It was desperation. That didn't work. I expanded to gold base on the other side of the map. Went mass zealot, and they just kept sending zealot after zealot after zealot into their main base. Zealot beat battlecruiser. Because the battlecruisers couldn't dish out enough damage to the horde of zealots to stop me from just ripping their base apart. It's a fond memory. The video's up on the channel if you want to see it. It was like one of the last. It was the one war chest thing I was really into, and or was I into more than one? I think it was the last one I did. Either way, it went fun and I enjoyed it. That's what matters. So that has been Project Cerberus. Breakout might be an option right now, but they were talking about adding a new custom unit commando to it. So I'm feeling like, we'll wait and see when that comes out. Ooh. Got some research. We'll have a look at these. Void Shades and Void Intrusion. So Void Shades, it gives 2 range and randomly creates void hallucinations of Zerg units. It also increases the range, bonus and penalty of this one by 1. And it gives the thing 2 range. So this boosts your range by 1, enemy's range goes down by 1, but it turns it to a 2 in both cases, which is very nice. Well, this affects this one by 1. The shield buff, life, shield buff, and debuff by 1. So it gives you 2 life and shield by being nearby, and causes the enemy to lose 2 life and shield by being nearby. It's very nice. It also grants you, the units nearby it, 40 shields, refreshing every 10 seconds, and gives the thing 1 range. Thing is, this projects the thing, so you can, this Cerberus Apex, whatever that turns out to be, will just emit shielding for people. Well, only 40 shields, but still 40 shields, refreshing every 10 seconds. Ah, that's insane. So either you get fake units that distract the enemy, but given the amount of detection going around, I question how well they'll work, or you just get free shielding. We'll go with this. Ooh. Allied units within range regen 5 life per second, increase to 20 when out of combat, and if subversion is taken, damage double subversion chance. Subversion is this one that makes them go insane. This, on the 30-second cooldown, makes people within range of the thing immune to damage for 5 seconds. Typo. And it also doubles Stormfront's damage from 5 damage per second to 10 damage per second. Meaning it takes 6 seconds to kill a Marine. A shielded Marine. That's 60 damage in 6 seconds just for being in its area. And the area is going up and up and up and up. So it's very nice. And keep in mind, the Apex will emit this damage aura as well, just for you having it. It's very, these are very insane. Oh, Stormfront deals double its damage in a small area when enemy unit with it dies. Oh, that's insane, because it's already been doubled by this buff over here. If this actually tracks staff, that's insane, because that means it's doing now 20 damage in a small area. So you storm one guy, storm enemies going in, a few of the weaker guys start dying, and now in a small area around themselves, do 20 points of damage to everyone nearby. It can easily, if it's, like, say, if we're going up against Mass Zerg, it's doing all in, and there's tons of Zerglings, you're going to cook them. Zerglings have 35 hit points, and provided nothing's boosting them, that's 4 seconds, or of life in Stormfront before they pop, and now deal 20 damage to any survivors nearby. So roaches, hydras, that would last longer. Oh, that's sad. This... Oh, this gives the ability for Void Shades to deal damage. While allied units are invulnerable due to Shroud, they deal 5 damage per second to nearby units. So it gives you a weaker Stormfront. This also increases the debuffs to 75%, which is nice, but this increases the buffs to 50%. Placebo healing increased by 5, increased by further 10 while out of combat. And this thing goes from, wasn't it just like 100 by default to make? It's now 300 minerals, 150 gas. It's a hell of an increase, but these things are very powerful. And with these things at the end, you really do want to like say if you want to get this one, you want to grab the ones it buffs. So it boosts Shroud, Shades. It only boosts Shroud and Shades. Well, this one boosts Placebo and doesn't boost Void Shielding, it boosts Stormfront. Interesting. So I could grab this if I just grab Placebo. But yeah, I really damn well like these. They are really damn nice. I quite like them. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing more from this. You know, I'm really looking forward to seeing more from this mod, to see it actually finished, because it seems like a very fun custom faction. The only thing I would say I dislike, and it's a general complaint, it's not something about the mod itself, it's the campaigns, the official campaigns feel so very short. There doesn't feel like much to play with, you know? I would love something like Odyssey. You know, that's a grand campaign right there. You get plenty of time to play with the factions, plenty of time to play around with it. You know, I would love a grander thing, but obviously that would be a hell of a lot of work. So obviously it's not something I'm saying go out and make her, but it's just like I wish there was more stuff to play with them. I just like having to replay the same things again and again. Sometimes that can be nice, but there's a limit to that charm. So I would love for there to be a grand campaign to play them in, because like look how quick I'm getting through these campaigns, you know? Look how quick I'm getting through them. So for there to be a veritable campaign to play around with them, to see the units to actually, I know there will be a charm to it. To a point anyway. It wouldn't work for them all. Sometimes you want something more bite-sized. But dinner's done. I'll head now. I'll talk to you next time, folks. I do hope you've enjoyed. Till then.